You know, one of the things I've noticed that is probably the hardest, or at least one of the hardest parts about being a human being, is knowing who to trust throughout your life. There's basically two sides to this that people usually take in terms of trusting people. Well, at least what I'm aware of. Usually trust is just given right away or is earned over time. And since you already seen the title of my video and you could clearly see the anime I have in front of you, you could probably tell what part of the spectrum, what group I agree with more. And I think Shield Hero provides a good example on why trust should be earned and not given. Here's why.
Hey, mine, would you mind downgrading just a bit? I don't know how much inns and other expenses cost yet.
This'll keep us going.
Yeah, fine, whatever you say, milady.
Man, Naofumi was so beta in the first episode. I don't really believe in the beta and alpha stuff, but man, there's no other way to... There's no other words that just best explain like who he was in the first episode. Or I should say like, I don't know, weak mentality, like weak mindset, you know, just fall for anything. You know, I'm gonna be really honest with you. Maybe the reason why I fall in the spectrum of trust should be earned is like, I think Shield Hero did play a role in that. Like, I've seen Shield Hero season 1, it came out, I think it was like, what, 2019? And that time I was like 18 years old, you know, trusting people and all that. So seeing this, especially in the first episode, like it really had me thinking a lot about trust.
Jeez! The hell's going on here? Mine, hey, are you okay? What's wrong?
Imagine getting arrested and you don't know what's going on yourself. Like, you have no clue, no idea what the hell's going on, and everyone's just looking at you sideways like, oh, what a crazy scenario to be in.
What the hell is this? Why is this happening? Mine. Why? Why would you lie like that? We're supposed to be a party!
Oh my god. The iconic fooled you face. Like, goddamn, man. Like, this character alone could give you trust issues for the rest of your life. Like, even if you didn't have trust issues before, like, ever. Just watching this will automatically give you trust issues 100%.
You liar! You tricked me!
And this is the moment he realized that he shouldn't have just given his trust out there like that right away. It's like, when you give out, like, here's the problem, like, it's nice to just be able to trust people automatically, you know, like believe in them, that like they got your back and they support you all the way. But it's like, the issue with that is, you know, in the real world, it's such a huge gamble to do that. Like, it's the same process of like entering a relationship. Like, it's a huge gamble to just enter a relationship so fast, so quickly. Like, these things takes time. Like, it takes like memories, experience, like that this could potentially work out. Because right now, Naofumi is really facing the consequences of taking that gamble.
It was a setup from the very beginning!
I'm scared, Samurai-san!
Shut your mouth, you criminal!
You did all this to steal my money and equipment! I'll bet you two planned it together!
Yo, real quick, like, this moment right here was such psychological abuse. Like, imagine being betrayed by everyone for doing nothing, just existing. You know, evidence, just because you're the Shield Hero. Like, that's insane.
Disgusting. These people are all filthy, disgusting trash!
That's one of the negative effects, man. Like, you just get very bitter when you just give someone trust right away and it burns you later on. It really makes you like bitter. And this is like the quickest way to like become cold-hearted, man. Like sure, when it works it's amazing, but man, when it doesn't work, that shit could really like change your character. Like, it could really like mess you up really bad. Like, this is what you gotta watch out for when deciding to give trust right away to a person. So yeah, you still think giving trust right away is worth it? Is worth the risk?
This country's people don't believe in me either. Why should I raise a finger to help them? Fine, I don't care anymore. And why should I? Just send me back to my world! Through this world! Seriously! Why did I get ripped away from my home just to go through this?
I say let the coward run on home. Who wants to fight alongside a rapist? Good riddance.
Shut up!
But there is only one way you may return home. Fight off all the incoming waves. But news of your crime is already spreading among the people. That is your punishment. You should never expect to be allowed to lead a decent life in this country.
This might be one of the best this might be the best episode 1, season 1, just best start of any anime I ever seen. At least one of, at least top 3, but I think this might be the best one, the best episode 1 start of an anime. Tell me a character that started a show worse than Naofumi. He got packed up and started down horrendous. Off rip, he's down 0-2, maybe even 0-3 if you get my sports analogy. Actually, you know what, comment down below some of the best episode 1 animes you ever seen. The first episode was just crazy, it was epic this, because I don't think there's a doubt in my mind that this is the best I've ever seen as far as episode 1 goes.
Just like that, all my money, my respect, and my trust was gone.
Yup, suffering the consequences. But hey man, I'm gonna be honest though, this is the extreme version of the topic of today, of the trusting and everything like that. This is very extreme, Naofumi got it the worst of the worst. He wasn't really given a chance from the start. So this is a very extreme, almost none of you guys are gonna experience this, but still though, it really shows how bad it can get when giving someone their trust right away, and you have to ask yourself, is this worth it? Is doing that worth the risk?
I lost everything. Well, tell me your name. I said, what's your name?
I'm called Raphtalia.
Let's go.
Look what happens when you give someone your trust right away and then you get betrayed. Now the next person that doesn't deserve it is going to get harsh treatment, not understanding why. Kind of just taking out your anger, your frustration on the person based on your own experience. Of course, Naofumi didn't end up treating Raphtalia he didn't treat her that bad at all in this show, especially even if it seemed like it's understandable that he could have done that, especially the experience he just went through and being betrayed by basically all of society. Even though he didn't end up beating her really or anything like that or do anything crazy, I'm just letting you know how bad it could have gotten. If this was a different person, I don't know, Raphtalia would have probably had a different experience. That's all I could say. But still though, regardless, you see from the beginning he's already cold-hearted towards Raphtalia before she even get to know him at all.
I want you to stab this thing. That's an order. You only hurt yourself by refusing. Listen up, you. From here on out, I expect you to fight monsters for me. Is that perfectly clear? Even though it wasn't much, I paid for you. So you'd better pitch in and help me recoup the expense. Come on, off your butt. Let's move.
Yes, sir.
Cold-hearted. That's what being too nice could lead to, man. Cold-heartedness is the fastest road.
For me?
Come on, eat.
See, he ain't all the way cold-hearted yet, but if it was somebody else, like I said, it could have been way, way worse. Okay, before I start talking about how Raphtalia fully earned Naofumi's trust and everything like that, real quick, this fight was so triggering. Jesus Christ, this was so triggering. I never wanted a character to just disappear more, just get deleted off of anime or story in general. Holy, this douchebag and that princess. Jesus. Nah, this episode was hella triggering. I remember the first time seeing this, hella emotions. When I mean emotions, I mean passionate anger, as they call it. Okay, anyways, back to our regular schedule program.
So, this entire thing was planned. The princess framed me to get in the good graces of her favorite hero, and her father twisted the facts to please his dear daughter. Even this duel was a setup all along. I just don't understand why they want to see me fail like this.
Yo, this is such a red-pilling moment for him. Holy man. Once he learned everything, every move they made was for his downfall. Oh my god. That was such a... That's where the red pill rage comes in. If you know, you know.
Come and take it off! Damn it! Damn it all! I just can't.
Imagine being like, and this is what really helped Raphtalia earn her trust. Like, he's really at his lowest point. To be honest, this moment right here was probably even lower than episode 1 when he didn't understand much. He just knew that everyone was against him. But like in this episode 4, when he like fully understand that every move they made, like everything was calculated from the start, like he didn't stand a chance, and he started to understand that like no matter what he does, they're just gonna be against him. Like this is when he was really at his lowest. Like no help, no supporters, nothing. And what do people say? You truly know who your ride or die is when you're at your lowest. That's what people say, right?
私はナオフミ様を信じています。どうすれば私のことを信じてもらえますか？
信じる。
That's when she started cracking his shield. Of course not literally, but you know what I'm saying? When she explained the situation, knowing what was going on, what his reputation is like, but still saying that she believes in him. What do you think is the reason why the music started playing? But of course that wasn't enough. Let me show you what really like broke through and allowed Naofumi to trust Raphtalia.
この盾は私を何回も守ってくれました。ナオフミ様は戦えないのに、この盾で村の人たちを守ってくれたじゃないですか。
別に村を守ろうと思ってやったんじゃ。
それでもナオフミ様はたくさんの命を救いました。
Quick, you see how she's just stating all the good and the positivity he's done, like praising him first? Because all he could see is the curse from the shield, right? At this point in time. Providing evidence of the good things you have done, the good things you could do more of in the future, especially when you see something as a negative. That's really one of the keys, is showing evidence. Yeah, evidence of you believing in the person. Situations where you see their actions lead to something good and positive without you really telling them to do so, or it's just out of their instincts and out of their nature, I should say, that they do something good. You know, when you collect evidence of that, you know, that's where you could really start trusting a person.
私はあなたの剣。たとえどんな苦難があろうとも、付き従います。
それはずっと誰かに言ってもらいたかった言葉。
You see that? Words that he always wanted to hear. He always wanted to ride or die, no matter what, regardless of what happens, whatever. Oh, of course, if he start doing bad shit, then of course, like, whatever. But here's the reason why the words that Raphtalia is saying is working. You gotta give it context. He's at his lowest point. I think this is the lowest point he's ever been in the whole show. It's this episode right here. Lower than episode 1, I believe. And Raphtalia could have easily just left him, you know what I'm saying, started out her life. She was no longer a slave. She could have started living life, leave him on its own, and just have him restart from zero, from scratch. But the fact that she had that option, and yet while everyone's against him, she stood by his side, it's very hard not to give that person trust, you know, to not earn your trust. Because that shows her character, her integrity, her loyalty, I should say, that her words mean something, because she's backing it up right now. She does believe in him. She is his sword, because she's sticking by his side at his lowest point in life. To earn someone's trust, or for someone to earn your trust, one important factor is their integrity. Their actions match their words, what they're saying.
ナオフミ様が誰も信じられなくなっても、私は信じてます。いえ、偉大なる盾の勇者様を。
She trusts the great shield hero. That was the dagger. That's all he needed to hear. It's just crazy because after this scene, he was like, "Oh, who are you? This ain't Raphtalia." Like that's when he started seeing her as a adult now, which is crazy. That's kind of what hatred and stuff do to you. Like makes you blind to everything around you, all your opportunities around you. You know, all the blessings you have. But besides the point, I'ma end this video with that scene. Her saying that she trusts the great shield hero, because that's of course that's what Naofumi been struggling the most, is accepting his role as shield hero and trusting himself as the shield hero. So the fact that someone else trusts the shield hero and not just like Naofumi, but also trusts his reputation, everything that comes with being with the shield hero. This is why Raphtalia was able to earn Naofumi's trust. But yeah, you let me know What are your thoughts on earning trust and all that? Do you agree with what I was saying? What are some indicators you look for when trusting someone? Or maybe do you usually give someone trust right away? Or maybe it depends. Maybe it's like a like a leveling up system. Like you give someone like level 1 trust or whatever, and then there's like level 2 maybe, if they could like get to know more about stuff about you maybe, or something like that. Yeah, you let me know about that. By the time you see this video, I probably already uploaded or about to upload right after a video about my thoughts on Shield Hero from season 2 and 3 and how it fell off from these scenes in season 1. So yeah, look out for that. Or maybe it's probably already uploaded, then you probably see it in the end screen. But yeah, let's have a discussion down below in the comment section. Like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.